Look here, I'm all for believing in your quarterback, instilling confidence in him as an organization, as a team, as a head coach. But John Harbaugh recently came out and made some comments regarding Lamar Jackson. And I want to make sure that I get the quote correct. So bear with me. Let me read it for you. The vision that we have together is that Lamar Jackson is going to become and be known and recognized as the greatest quarterback to ever play in the history of the National Football League. End quote. There's a lot to unpack there. Lamar Jackson has been in the National Football League for 6 seasons, and the accolades have been impressive. 2 MVPs. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. The numbers say Lamar Jackson's has one playoff victory, 3 playoff losses in that span. For me, part of becoming the quote-unquote greatest quarterback in the National Football League is having success not only in the regular season, but having success in the postseason. Lamar Jackson is 6 years in, 27 years old, and while the stats may be impressive in totality, and me admittedly, I've been on my show and I've said Lamar Jackson, in my opinion, is the greatest dual threat quarterback the game has ever seen. I've got to specify and say dual threat because I feel like his passing game leaves a lot to be desired. Baltimore is a place where wide receivers, in my eyes, go to die because it is not a pass-happy system, if you will. I like the offensive coordinator that the Baltimore Ravens have in Todd Monken. I do like him. I think that he did help in a lot of ways this year, but I still feel like the Baltimore Ravens offense left a lot to be desired. The reason why I don't think the Baltimore Ravens have a lot of playoff success is because I don't believe their style has always been conducive towards long-term gain. Meaning they are built to withstand the rigorous regular season, but as you get towards those later months, when people's bodies start to break down, whether that be the quarterback, the running back, the offensive lineman, it starts to rear its ugly head at the wrong time. And you tend to need those type of players in the postseason. I think that's why the Ravens don't have a lot of success in the postseason, why Lamar Jackson only has 1 playoff victory. And you look at a guy like Joe Burrow, who's came in the National Football League, and he's already taken his team to a Super Bowl. Now, Ravens fans, you might not like to hear that, but listen, the proof is in the pudding. The fact of the matter is, I think Lamar Jackson's a very good player. I think he is a good quarterback. I think he is electric as a player. I think that's the reason why he's hoisted 2 MVPs. But what is the goal here? Is the goal to win MVPs or is the goal to win championships? But before we even get to championships, before we even get to greatest of all time talk, because the greatest of all time is Tom Brady, unequivocally. It's Tom Brady. Before we get to that talk, can we win a damn playoff game? Can we win more than 1 playoff game? Can we look at the same team that we look like in September and October? Hell, look better. Can you look like that same team later down the stretch? By all metrics, what we've seen from the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson is that they tend to shrink. So I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not here to be disrespectful. I hope Ravens faithful don't take it that way, but I think that this is putting unnecessary pressure on Lamar Jackson. It's okay to have those thoughts internally, but the moment you start speaking those things, you start to look like Rex Ryan when he was the head coach of the New York Football Jets. All I'm saying is never get too high, never get too low, always remain even-keeled. And let's start with the basics, right? If you're the Ravens, let's win your division. Let's win playoff games before we can even have the talk. And before we can even have the talk, let's get a championship or 2 under your belt. Just my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you like more thought-provoking video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live or upload content.